This took me way too long for me to figure out. I swear that I was trying to figure out how to work this on my phone. It took me like 20 minutes just to figure out what I was doing. Maybe even 10 minutes. I don't know how long it took me. But I was first plugging it into my phone to get ready to react to this. I had no idea this was today. I didn't get anything from any, like, Instagram, Twitter. I didn't get anything about it. I didn't know this was today. I know it's a partner showcase, but still a direct nonetheless. And the time for me to premiere my new thumbnail idea for the direct. But my freaking word, I did not know this was today. Had I known it was today, I would have reacted to this way earlier. So you'll be seeing this on the normal time of 4 o'clock. But for me, it's 11:40. I did not know that they released this. Might as well not say the repeated things like a parakeet. So, this is MKV. I don't know if the frames are going to be bad. And if they are, I'm sorry. If they aren't, then I'm glad. This is not edited. This is going to be me talking over a lot, and I know some people will probably be disappointed by this direct already from seeing it, but keep in mind they haven't even released the games that they've made on the direct yet. They might have released a couple, but not a lot. So that's why I'm pretty sure this is not going to be a lot of things. It's going to show the Nintendo Direct and the indie world, it seems like. So, whatever happens, and I don't know how loud the audio is, so I'm gonna just I'm hopefully not gonna bother too much with it. But let me tell you on the extra detail, I've tried to, because I was doing the connecting to my phone, reconnecting to my phone, didn't work, tried to get it on the Switch, but I apparently can't use YouTube on the Switch. Then I tried to do it again and it worked. And I was so aggravated because I was like, why didn't it work the first time? Because it should. I've never had these issues before. Oh well.
Hello everyone. We'll now present today's Indie World Showcase and Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase back to back. First up, here's the Indie World Showcase.
Hey, they're doing this first. I'm actually sort of hoping they were going to do Indie World first, so that they would be out of the way. Because I'm curious about it. I'm thinking it's gonna...
Hi everyone, and welcome to Indie World. I'm Amber.
And I'm Andrew.
I'm hoping
We're
you can
back
hear me
with
as
more indie
well,
games
because I'm
added to
keeping the
Nintendo Switch
audio
system.
as is and my volume as is.
It's time to lay our cards on the table.
Sure thing. Wait, why is there a Joker in my hand?
Here's the deal.
Please tell me it's golf. Oh!
I hate portals.
Oh, I've wanted to play this! I've wanted to play this for so long! I'm actually very hyped already. They do Balatro? I don't think that was on the Switch yet. Even so, I've wanted to play this game for the longest time. My goodness. Dave the Diver. Like, they're doing collaborations with the games on the Switch. So, Among Us 2! Oh, that's gonna be so freaking fun. I love how they're doing this. I'm already hyped. I don't know why, but I really love Balatro. I wanted to play this on the Switch for the longest time. I guess it's already out, but
Hola, som
I'm
nou
just
d'estudi a l'equip
super
de
excited
Release
for it.
i ara el pròxim joc neva. El nostre joc és una història de maternitat.
I didn't
on els
think
jugadors
Balatro
es
was
passen l'alcohol
playable.
de l'alba. començaran la seva aventura
on
al
the
costat
Switch
d'una
yet.
petita lloba
So if it was,
anomenada
I'm
Nea.
sorry, but I was super
Els capítols inicials del
excited for
joc
that.
mostraran com l'Alba haurà d'encoratjar i protegir una jove neva dels perills del seu món. Però al final del
Because I
joc,
love card
una neva
games,
més gran
what
i
can I
ferotge
say?
es convertirà en la protectora de la seva
Sorry for
figura
talking
materna,
over these
l'Alba.
guys.
El equipo ha estado trabajando duro para mostrar una conmovedora perspectiva sobre cómo quienes nos protegen eventualmente necesitarán nuestro cariño y cuidados también. Estamos encantados de poder compartir las últimas novedades del juego y esperamos que os unáis a Alba y Neva en su aventura en Nintendo Switch.
They might show some games I might want to play at some point, like that card game, Balatro. I've wanted to play that since I've seen Chold play it. Oh, this. I don't know much about it, but it does look familiar. Will I play it? The answer is probably not. Maybe most likely not, just because it's not really a thrilling game to me. Like, it's not a horror game for what I know, but it shows some spooky aspects that makes it seem like it would be. Huh. That's cute. I don't know why, but it is. Like, it's only about
Creep
foxes.
and crawl your way up the corporate ladder of a bizarre insect megacorp that's buzzing with mysteries. In this surreal RPG, you'll take on the role of Moth Cubit, an ordinary employee who's recently received
Definitely
a
not
promotion.
playing that game.
But this is no time to celebrate. The threat of a mysterious event known as the final process is looming. Can Moth and his
You
fellow
wanna know
bugs
why?
save the company?
You should know
or even
why.
reality itself?
As you investigate the
I've said it
cramped
in a couple of
cubicles and
videos
creepy
before.
corridors of the corporation, you'll befriend bugs from all walks of life, each with a story that's
Like,
interwoven
it's
with
cute,
love.
I guess.
Not
But
everyone will be
I
friendly.
hate
though.
bugs.
Take on enemies in verbal showdowns with multiple dialogue choices, and be sure to bring your fighting words.
Your choices influence how the story progresses. There are multiple secrets, quests, and endings to unravel. So experiment and see what happens.
Moth Cubit
The painting that would
buzzes onto
require
Nintendo
my
Switch
kind of deal.
next spring.
Oh, that's cool. But I'm not
Hey
gonna play it.
guys, we're AJ and Dio from Tokyo Productions in Indonesia. We're part of Coffee Talk team.
I thought they were
Our
speaking a
much
different
missed
language, but
friend
no, they're
and the
they're
original
talking
creator, Fahmi,
normal English. I
we
was just not
created
used to the
Coffee Talk
accent.
and Coffee Talk episode 2.
Hey everyone, I'm Anna Winterstein, a game designer and a writer. I was
Nice,
the
love that.
co-writer of Coffee Talk Hibiscus and Butterfly, alongside Junkie at Toge.
I've heard of a couple of people say they wanted to be game
English to Japanese games
writers or just game
I had the privilege to work
like
on the Japanese
something that
translation
develops
for
games
both
but not
Coffee Talk
quite
games.
developing but
Today,
processing
we
or
are thrilled to
whatever.
announce that
Coding
we are
and
partnering with
all that.
Chorus to expand the Coffee Talk world.
We've been hard at work over the last
Or
year
just test
to come up
running
with a
a
story
development
that
of a
retains the
game.
cozy elements Coffee Talk fans are
Technically,
fond of, but at the
doing a
same
lot of
time
that.
brings
I'm
something
not
new
doing
to
to
the
do it
table.
because I
And
knew for a
now,
fact that it
we're
would
very
have worked
proud
out
to
for me.
announce
I just wanted
an
to see
exciting
how
new game for Coffee Talk
how the
fans.
programming
Coffee
works
Talk
in case it actually happened. I'm sorry, I talked over them. Is this a point? Is it a point and click? I don't know the word. If it's a point and click game, I'm actually into that. Huh. And you make coffee. That's very obvious because they literally said coffee talk, so that means that it's a coffee making game. So maybe it's not a point and click. But oh, whatever. I don't know. How hot is it today? Not as hot as I expected. Like, I thought it was hotter. Nah, for you guys it's probably not that hot. For me, I was Michigan. Might as well just say that. I'm in the US. I can say where I live in the States since I've seen people say where they live in the state process, so I might as well just say I won't say any further explanation. I just will say that I live in Michigan.
Let's check out some upcoming downloadable content that will take you to new and unexpected places.
Discover a miniature clockwork world in the Sea of Stars Throes of the Watchmaker DLC. Gear up for a journey full of oddities and wonders in which Valir and Zale will have to play by new rules to put a stop to a cursed carnival.
Zale will transform into a skillful
RPG was just
juggler,
really cool. I love RPG
while
games,
Valir
like
will
turn-based
dazzle as an
RPG. I mean,
acrobat.
I should say it's turn-based RPG more
Together,
than just
with new
RPG
playable
because
character
apparently
Artie,
Minecraft is an
they'll
RPG game
explore
too.
new
And I don't
areas
like
and
Minecraft
battle
all that
through
much.
dangerous dungeons
So
in their
turn-based
quest
RPG is
to
what I
save
mean.
the world of Orlage.
A malevolent spectacle awaits when this free DLC for Sea of Stars launches on Nintendo Switch next spring.
Oh goodness. Like, I expect that they're not gonna make.
Get out of my swamp!
Sorry, Amber, but just like onions, this swamp has layers of dirt that need to be blasted away.
Ugh, fine. I'm ogre it anyway. A muddy good time awaits in the Shrek Special Pack paid DLC for Power Wash Simulator. Feel like an all-star as you wash away the grime covering 5 fairy tale maps from the Shrek universe, including Shrek's very own swamp and the Dragon's Lair.
Don a shiny suit of armor with a new night-themed character model, and get your power washing game on when the Shrek
Power Wash
Special
Simulator
Pack
is a
DLC
pretty
makes
interesting game,
splash
but
on the
I'm not
Nintendo
really
Switch
thinking.
system this fall.
Not really thinking much about getting
Hi,
the game.
I'm Sam. And I'm Toby. Our team has been working on a new game called Morsels. You play as a mouse fighting against the forces of wicked cats, using magical cards to transform into a bunch of weird little monsters. It's a challenging.
What they have yet to do, though, I'm gonna just say, they've made a Warriors game on PC before. Yeah, my TV is beeping. But they have, but what they haven't done is made a Warriors movie yet, and I'm hoping they do at some point. Because the Warriors book series is so good. I've started reading it again, I'm invested in it. It's one of my most favorite book series ever.
Please enjoy the first ever trailer for our strange little game. Thank you.
Many people are not liking how I'm just talking over these people. I like mice. I don't know why. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. Like, it's weird in a way, but it's also very interesting. Like they did say it was a weird game, but it's kind of weird. It's kind of me. Like I'm most likely gonna play this. It seems pretty interesting. It's like, I don't know if I am gonna OP this, but playing it would be interesting. February. That's not bad. It's like 6 months away, I think.
Hey there! They say home is where the heart is. And that's especially true for this next game.
Oh,
That's right.
Sims game.
Household objects, appliances, and even concepts turn into eligible love interests in Date Everything, a game in which you can, in fact, date pretty much
everything. Yeah,
With
definitely
100
Sims.
dateable
I'm sorry,
characters,
but
there are plenty
whenever I
of
think of
unconventional
dating
partners
games,
to
I
choose
always
from.
think of Sims.
Fall madly
Even though
in
Sims is
love
not
with
at all
Fabrizio the
a
Captain.
dating game.
Become besties with Shelly the Shelf. Or come to despise Doug, your overwhelming sense of existential dread.
I think I'll pass on Doug. Can I fall in love with a lamp?
No way! Lux the Lamp is all mine! But did you know that you could even date the game itself? Why don't I introduce you to Textbox-chan?
Engage in flirtatious, branching dialogue with these fully voiced
I'll
characters
laugh
as
if
you
Truck
get to
Kun
know
is
them
actually one
and
of them.
form meaningful relationships.
Like they literally make a guy in truck armor and they named him Truck Kun.
Bring your best dating game
Because
your
because
choices
yes,
could
I know
result
Truck
not
Kun.
just in love, but also in friendship, or even disdain.
But I heavily doubt they
Find
did.
the object of your affection when Date Everything launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
Because if it is there, I'm gonna actually just say I would date
Hi,
that.
I'm Sienna, the
just
lead
because
artist
it's
on
so
Peglin.
funny to me.
And I'm Dylan, the game designer
So
of
funny to
Peglin
everybody,
and the founder
I
of Red
guess.
Nexus Games. The two of us created the first
I'll
version
not
of
talk this.
Peglin at a game jam in 2019. The theme of the jam was fall,
Peglin.
and we wanted to create something fun and physicsy. We ended up creating the first version of Peglin's battle system.
When the pandemic started, working on Peglin became a fun and creative escape. We made cute places and enemies for our little goblins.
I've not seen Peglin
We then added
much.
two of our
Like,
friends
I don't
to
know
help
if
speed up
I've
development,
seen it all.
and now 4 years later, we're a team of 7, and we're excited to bring Peglin to Nintendo Switch.
Ah.
The dragons have been stealing your gold for as long as you can remember. It's time
It's a
to
bo-
delve into the
Dang,
heart of
I
their
think I might
lair
get
and
this.
exact your revenge with the power of pegs.
In this roguelike pachinko-inspired RPG, you'll aim orbs and hit pegs to deal damage in turn-based battles.
That would be cool.
The more
I
pegs you
really
hit,
like that.
the more devastating the blow you'll deal to your enemies.
Bounce your way to victory with a variety of different orbs.
I like those kinds
Some
of
can
games.
split
I actually
into
played
multiple
through
copies.
a
Others
certain
will
game
pierce
like that
both
before.
pegs and enemies. And
That
some
is-
will even
that
heal
is
you for every
insane, like-
peg you hit.
That's like a very high likely.
The pegs themselves
if
have
this is
some
already-
peculiar properties too. They can explode.
If this is
help you
already out,
unlock the
I'm
critical
definitely
power
getting
of your
it.
orbs and more.
I
With
love
careful planning
those kinds
and
of
aiming,
games.
you can create some spectacular combos.
Relics will radically change your game too. Equip these rare passive power-ups to prevent lethal damage or turn pegs into bombs. Just to name a few. Each run presents new opportunities for possible combinations.
Teach those dragons a lesson when Peglin bounces onto Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive later today.
Oh baby, I'm getting it. I am getting it. I love those games. Like even if I have to buy it, I don't care. I freaking love Peglin. Like I love the games where you aim an orb, I might as well say, instead of balls because it sounds weird. Not really, but I can get some people. I would get that some people would get out of context. But Peglin, that aiming your orb game is definitely something I want to do. It's like something I enjoy a lot. I'm not getting this though, because despite the fact that it looks like, I don't know, it's fun in certain levels. It sort of looks like a Wii-esque game, but I'm not really thinking of getting it. It's only on the eShop.
Okay,
Pico Park.
follow my lead and watch out for the caterpillar.
We're doing great so far. Hey, careful! There's a Andrew!
Oops, let's try this again. Scoot, scoot.
And jump! Good thing we're tied together.
Look, a key. Let's grab it.
Hey, don't jump on my head.
I'm going in.
Oh! All right, let's slow it down.
I wonder how my brother would feel about this being on the Switch.
We make a great team.
I'm gonna wish list
Now
more
let's
pro
try it with 8
controllers
players.
because I only have.
Oh boy!
I don't have very many good
Cooperation
controllers.
is key in this puzzle platformer. Up to 8 players need to work together to navigate levels full of ledges, cliffs,
It's gonna be a nightmare for people.
Use
I know it.
strategic stacking, coordinated movement, and puzzle
It's gonna be a
solving
nightmare for
skills
me.
to find all the keys and reach every level's exit. There are more than 60 levels, and each
Oh,
one
wow.
will be completed no
I
matter
didn't know they
how
had
many
that.
players you have on your side.
Think it'll be a walk in the park?
No.
Think again. Even greater challenges await in dark mode, where your skills and your friendships will be put to the ultimate test.
Get ready for multiplayer mischief when
I definitely
Part
know it's
2
not gonna be
jumps onto Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive later today.
Huh.
Can't get enough indies?
Also,
Here are some more
why-
titles headed to the Nintendo
What does it
Switch
mean by
system in the near
time?
future.
Does that mean it's not gonna be on the Switch for very long? That one's cool. I love Shovel Knight. Not really. I've never played it, but I've seen certain people play it, so it seems like an interesting game. I'm gonna turn off the audio in case this is copyright. Because I don't want to get heavily copyrighted. I didn't know. I completely realized that this might have been like an audio thing. Like, I don't want to be heavily copyrighted by any of this. If anything, I could mute my volume, but I don't want to. I don't want to miss out on good things. Like they're showing Indie World first. If anything, it's shown a couple of games that I'm actually really intrigued for. Like one of them that I'm actually gonna plan on getting as soon as I can, and that is the as soon as I can get it, I'll end up getting. I already forgot its name. Gosh darn it! I gotta rewind to. Starts with a P. Gosh darn it! What was it? I'm gonna have to rewind because I don't remember it.
Okay, that's all for today's show. Hey,
Where-
where'd you get that pizza?
I found it in that tower over there.
What tower?
Pizzeria. Oh, I will definitely get this. I've seen these to be hilarious with the guy. It's classic, I know, but it's still something. I was like, wait, did they actually make a game with that insane-looking chef? Yes, they did. I'm probably I say definitely, but I don't know for sure. I'm going to get it. It does seem like a hilarious game. It's like a Wario Land Chicken vibe. Except for you're not Wario, you're this guy. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking I might get this. Like, I don't know for sure. If I don't get it, that's just because I've had a lot of games to try to get. It's also like storage deals. Pizza Tower. Of course it's available later today. That's funny.
That's all for today's Indie World.
Is it Paladin? I think it was
Paladin.
Paladin. I just
As
got that in
always,
my mind, and
a
I
big
think that was
thank you
it.
to our indie community and partners making games for Nintendo Switch.
Follow our official Indie World account to stay up to date on all things indie on the
Probably.
Nintendo Switch system.
Probably not. I don't know.
Stick around for more exciting news and updates.
At least they did this
today's
first,
Nintendo
and I'm
Direct
actually very
Partner
excited
Showcase,
for
starting
two games
right
already.
now.
Paladin
Until
and
next time,
Balatro.
Happy gaming!
That was awesome. And now they're gonna do direct. Like, that was really nice. I get it, it's a partner showcase, so they're not gonna show a lot. If they're gonna show actual
Hello,
games,
everyone.
though.
Welcome to
which I doubt
today's
it.
Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching in the second half of 2024 from our publishing and development partners. Okay, let's get into the headlines.
Like, I don't know if that means actual games or if they mean,
These
like,
games
something
are
else.
falling into place.
That seems like Tetris. Yep, it's Tetris.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Tetris with a compilation
40th.
of
My
historic
word, I
games.
actually didn't know they made a Tetris.
Experience the
Like, I didn't know they
1988
had
Famicom
the
version of
anniversary.
Tetris. Chain combos using explosions in Tetris 2 plus Bombless. Use special moves to win in Tetris Battle Guided. And more in this interactive
The sort of
museum,
stupid thing is-
including the games shown here.
I end up
In
hoping
addition,
that I would
enjoy
be
the brand
able to
new
play.
Tetris Time Warp, where you'll jump between gameplay styles from
won't
across
talk
the
yet.
series. You can also watch new documentary clips about the history of Tetris and its key players. Tetris Forever drops onto the Nintendo Switch
I end
system
up hoping that they
this
make
year.
a Tetris story game because I love Tetris
Plus,
story
the
games. I've
NES
actually
version
played
of
one and
Tetris
it's
is
really
coming to Nintendo
enjoyable.
Switch Online this winter. And be on the lookout for a Tetris 99 Maximus Cup event, also coming this winter.
I haven't gotten that game, and that's only because I know I would suck
Speed
at it.
into the unknown. Journey to the galaxy's depths in this high-speed sci-fi adventure.
I like Tetris. I still have the oldest Tetris.
You'll venture through a massive alien world to
Probably
reunite
not
with your
oldest,
beloved.
but still like
Ride the
pretty old.
stylish hoverboard to explore stunning landscapes filled
Oh
with all
man,
sorts
looks
of
like an
alien
open world
structures.
skateboarding game,
From
and many people will be like,
scorching
"What the
sands
heck
to
is
wavy
that?"
waters. Each area will challenge your traversal skills. Along the way, you'll face enemies in frenetic melee combat. By unlocking skills
That's
and
cool.
combining different abilities, you can find more creative ways to overcome foes.
It definitely seems like something I could get because of it being that you can battle against enemies.
Gather resources to boost its speed,
It's gonna be
steering,
it's
gravity,
gonna be
and
insanely
more.
confusing though.
Whether you're racing through terrain at high speeds,
I know that
or in
open
the
world games
throes
can be
of combat,
pretty confusing
the
at times, but I
hoverboard
love
will be
open
there to
world
help
games
you.
nonetheless.
Leave no stone unturned as you explore every corner of this vast planet. You never
Because
know
there's a
what
lot that you
or
can do
who
and a
you'll
lot you can
find.
miss.
Star Overdrive launches as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch next year.
Not bad. I actually might get
Do
that.
whatever floats your
Goat
goat.
Simulator, I'm very sure of it.
Welcome to the vast island of San Angora, where you'll take on the role of a goat. We're not
I actually thought
kidding.
they already
In
released
this
this.
sprawling sandbox adventure,
But they didn't.
You'll headbutt, lick, and explode your way across the
I
island.
love that.
Wreak havoc on anything and everything you find.
I'm
Drive
most
around
likely
town,
not going to
join
get
a
this
yoga
on the
class,
Switch, but if I
antagonize the
do,
locals.
then
You
that
can do
only
all
meant
of
that I
that
didn't
and
want to
more.
play it on
Complete quest
on any
and
other
gain
like
karma to
PC
progress
or
the story and
PlayStation.
unlock
Yes, I have a
customization
PlayStation.
options.
Yes, I
From
finally played it.
fashionable nonsense like
Because I'm
floral
playing Genshin.
shirts and inflatable tubes,
But I'm not
to
OP in
goat
Genshin.
variants, including tall, angry, and even tasty.
Sorry.
So buckle up and grab your fashion style by the horns. And you're not the only belligerent Billy around here. Unleash all sorts of bad mischief in two-player online or couch co-op. Hope you're ready to hoof it, because the digital version of Goat Simulator 3 rams its way onto Nintendo eShop later today.
My
the
goodness.
physical version of the game launches on Nintendo Switch this November.
Okay, so digital means it's.
Here's a rapid-fire mix of first reveals and game updates coming to Nintendo Switch.
I'm hoping I don't know. I'm gonna have to. No, I'm not. I'm gonna turn off my audio. I don't want to risk. I don't want to risk getting copyrighted because I don't know what is what for the copyright stuff. Ever since that one time I got copyrighted, I've been panicking a lot about what I get copyrighted from or if it doesn't copyright anybody anymore. So I end up in the panicking spree. Sort of interesting, like. Oh, they have. I completely forgot they had worm. Sorry. Completely forgot they had worms. That is definitely like a game I'm thinking about getting, but Dreamlight Valley I'm likely not getting. But I don't know. Wally, I miss Wally.
Is this SpongeBob? No, this is Patrick, the silly sea star from SpongeBob
Oh my
SquarePants.
word, now they're
stars
making
in this
Patrick the main
physics-based
character?
Sandbox adventure. Bikini Bottom is your oyster. Make some hilarious mayhem by performing.
Of course, it's open
whimsical
world too.
skydives,
That's hilarious.
digging up treasure in the dump, or even blowing off steam in Mrs. Puff's rage room. Experiment with items you find, from exploding pies to paint tubes, to make the world more Patrick-y. And he's not the only familiar face here. Take on comical challenges from SpongeBob, Sandy, Squidward, and more.
Buckle up.
I haven't gotten any SpongeBob game though.
Step into Patrick's shorts and the inner machinations of his mind.
The only reason I'm
When
not thinking of getting
SpongeBob
this is just
SquarePants,
because I haven't
the
gotten
Patrick
any
Star
SpongeBob game
launches
yet.
on
I
Nintendo
don't think I am.
Switch
I don't think I'm
October
going to at all.
Pre-orders begin
Even though it's
later
open
today
world and that's
on
hilarious,
Nintendo
but I
eShop.
don't. But I'm not really thinking of it.
Ready for your very own personal trainer?
Oh man, but why isn't it on the second
Let's
Switch?
get started. Ready? 1, 2, jump.
The latest entry in the fitness boxing series is punching its way onto Nintendo Switch. Newly added features make it easier to train more regularly.
Of course, it's on Joy-Cons. I'm not even thinking about playing Joy-Con games, so definitely not going to play this game.
Once you're done,
I still like Wii Fit for the boxing, so I don't think I'm going to get this at all. I'm not OPing Wii Fit either, just because it's not really worth it.
Practice with your instructor at your own pace. Looking good. And in Sit Fit Boxing, you can
playing fitness games just doesn't seem like me. Like,
experience.
the only fitness game I could LP is something I don't have, but if I get it, then I would have to buy the actual thing. Is Ring Fit.
New ones.
And that's only because Ring Fit is a long
you can change their hairstyles.
Long con game.
Let them motivate you.
And if I get it, then I'm gonna wear my, wear my shoes
Fitness
as well.
Boxing 3, your personal trainer, launches on the
It'd be the
Nintendo Switch
greatest
system
excuse to wear my
December
shoes.
5th. This is going to be a
No
match
way. Are they
to
actually making Street Fighter on the Switch now? No, they're not.
Capcom fighting games
like I thought they were gonna
are
make a
crawling
Street
their way
Fighter
onto Nintendo
6.
Switch in one collection. Here's the complete roster of games.
Because if they did that, I would have been like,
versus SNK,
well, now I don't have an
2000
excuse
Pro.
to buy on the
Capcom
PlayStation
versus
on that game,
SNK2,
but I still have an excuse for it because I don't want to play this on the Switch
Project
anyway.
Justice. Capcom Fighting Evolution. Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. Plasma Sword, Nightmare of Bilstein. Power Stone. And Power Stone 2.
Not bad. A couple of them look like Nintendo 64
Each
games.
game has its own training mode.
Like it looks like Super Nintendo here,
online.
or Nintendo Entertainment System. This looks like Nintendo 64.
You can also visit the museum to enjoy artwork and music from each game.
And a couple of them look like
Capcom
GameCube
Fighting
games,
Collection
but
2
I'm definitely
launches on
doubting that.
Nintendo
And I think it's like
Switch next year.
instead of Nintendo 64, it would have
Jump
been like
into the fray
PlayStation 2 or
when
something like
Marvel
that.
vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics hyper combos its way onto Nintendo Switch September 12th. Digital pre-orders
I gotta get
begin
it.
later today on Nintendo eShop. The physical version of the game
If
launches
anything,
on
so
Nintendo
far the
Switch
indie world is
November
more exciting than the
22nd.
freaking collaboration. But that's okay.
Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, I wonder, is it gonna be a Disney? No.
私の声を聞いている。遠い
Anime!
時代のあなたへ。
Yay! Freaking anime! Wait a minute. No.
命あるものは皆無数
Then
の
that makes
記憶
one
を
wonder
積
what
み
this
重
game
ねな
actually
がら生
is.
きていく。やがて記憶の雫は魂を育み形作る。
Good grief.
ユミヤにとっては見えるのが
It
正しい。
definitely seems like a game that I might get, even though it's not a draw of the cards game. If it is a draw of the cards game, then I might get it.
正しいことって何？絶対に許さない。
身の程知らず
Puppy!
愚か
Puppy barking!
今日はそうただのご挨拶ですとも。
これが私の全力。どうか。
I don't know how to react to this. Like, it seems like a game I might get. Atelier. Early 2025. That's not bad.
We hope you're looking forward
Definitely,
to the newest
it's
entry in
definitely
the
giving me
Atelier
vibes of
series,
Wuthering Waves.
featuring a brand new
Which I don't know if
protagonist.
that's going to be on
All
console
right,
anytime
let's see
soon.
some more headlines.
Sorry, I talked over again.
Adventures and allies await in these Nintendo Switch games. HD remasters of the first two Suikoden games are coming
Not
to
gonna get
Nintendo
those
Switch
because
in
I don't know
one
anything
bundle.
about that.
Meet and
Nor am I
befriend up to
interested in it.
108 allies in these turn-based RPGs. During your travels, you can strengthen your home base and expand
It
your
may be
spheres of
RPG
influence
for
while
what I'm
fighting for your
thinking it
cause.
is, like turn-based
This collection
RPG.
adds new
Well, I'm
support
still not really
features
thinking
like
much
the
about
ability
it.
to speed up combat and automate battles with a single button. Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remastered, Gate Rune, and Dunan Unification Wars launches on Nintendo Switch March 6th, 2025.
Of course, they did greatly with the wire.
The HD 2D remake of Dragon Quest III draws near. After gathering your companions and selecting
I've actually
their
seen my
vocations, you can
favorite
now
YouTuber,
customize their
not
appearance,
favorite because
voice,
I haven't watched
and more.
him yet.
With
But I've
the new
seen,
Monster Wrangler vocation,
I've
you can
actually
use
seen him
monster-like
play
abilities
Dragon
to fight
Quest,
enemies and
like,
heal allies.
recently.
There may also be places where you can put monsters to use, but that's for another time. Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake ventures onto Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin later today.
It's always
on
interesting
Nintendo
how
eShop.
Dragon Quest just seems like a
3 Castlevania
game where
games
Goku's in
originally
it.
released on the Nintendo
And yeah,
DS
they
system.
did end up making Goku
Dawn
in
of
it,
Sorrow,
but
Portrait
still
of
interesting.
Ruin, and Order of Ecclesia rise again in a single collection. Arcade classic Haunted Castle is also included, featuring the original and a reimagined version. Plus, there's a gallery that includes exclusive art and a music player.
I don't think of getting
Dominus
Castlevania.
Collection
It seems like the
launches on
hardest
Nintendo
game.
Switch system
The only
later
thing I'm curious
today.
about is about their
Build
available later
something
today.
you
I did
believe
not
in.
even notice. Is this Chrono Trigger?
Award-winning
No, my
strategy
word.
series returns with Sid Meier's Civilization
That
7.
definitely
Who,
gave
as
me
one of
Chrono
many
Trigger,
legendary
and I was like,
historical
if it was Chrono Trigger, I would be
including newly
hyped
added
for
leaders
it.
such as Queen
I've wanted to
Himiko.
play Chrono
Friendship
Trigger
is
since
her strength, and she
I've
can
seen-
initiate diplomatic
Ooh,
endeavors that
interesting.
help you research new
That's interesting.
technologies.
Like, I've wanted to play Chrono Trigger ever since Trigger Combat LP'd it, and I was like, definitely looks like an interesting game.
With rival civilizations. You can even create your own path through history by choosing different civs with each new age.
Even if the DS
In the
version's
modern
even
age,
better
you can
because
evolve
of
your
them having
empire into Meiji
extensions.
Japan, known for its scientific strength and military force. Plus, you and your friends can see your kingdoms collide in online or local play. Can you
Maybe
create
they have
an
a
empire
post-game
that
and
stands
stuff
the
like
test
that.
of time? Turn the page on a revolutionary new chapter when Sid Meier's Civilization 7 launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 11. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Not really thinking about it. I thought it was Chrono Trigger. I would have been like, yes, I'm definitely getting it.
Celebrate
sorry.
the 30th anniversary of the Tales of series with a remaster
Never
of
seen
the action
any of them.
RPG Tales of Grace's F.
Maybe, maybe not.
When the protagonist Asbel and Prince Richard
That's cute.
meet Sophia's
Why did they make the
children.
animation so cute there?
The three soon become
Okay, yes, I'm
lifelong
into
friends.
anime. What of it? I like My Hero Academia. That's
Several
an anime,
years have
right?
since passed. With their
Pokemon is an
strong
anime
friendship and desire to protect their loved ones, the now grown-up trio get entangled in a conflict that will determine the fate of the world.
Also like anime comic
This
stuff.
remaster adds enhancements like destination icons and toggling enemy encounters, as well as downloadable content from the original game.
That's interesting.
Tales of Grace's F Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch January
It's a
17th.
game I'm thinking about getting, but I gotta
Two
uninstall some games
adorable
in order to get
adventures,
for me to
cozy
wait
bundle.
for me to get it. Sorry. Oh, great! It is. I thought it was Tomodachi, and I was gonna be like, "Ooh, Tomodachi." Nope, it's freaking Sims. I freaking figured. I figured that when they made the dating thing for the indie world, they were gonna make a Sims game. Grr. Not gonna get Sims. Good grief. And no, I'm not heavily against it. I just don't want. I'm just not into Sims games. I hate how it sounds like Legend of Zelda's shopping theme. Just a bit. I think it sounds like a mixture of Zelda and Tomodachi. Even though I've never played Tomodachi before. That's another thing I might not get. It's an actual physical game.
More help is wanted.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Think you've got what it takes to manage this perilous pizzeria?
Help wanted
Test
two?
your skills and your nerves in this first-person horror game. As the newest employee of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, you'll have plenty of job duties, such as helping performers prep for a show in the Pizzaplex salon, getting high scores by playing nostalgic arcade minigames, and hopping on attractions like a log ride. Sounds easy enough, right?
No.
But you'll be doing all of this while avoiding animatronic atrocities along the way. Become a Fazbear Entertainment superstar in Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2, launching on Nintendo Switch.
My goodness,
this
I wonder if
holiday.
Markiplier is gonna play through
And
this.
if you're looking for more adventures in the Mega Pizzaplex, help Cassie find her friend and escape the ruins in this free story DLC for Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
I've actually seen that, but I haven't
Check
watched
out
the
some
whole thing. I
Nintendo
don't
Switch
think.
games launching in time for the holidays.
Also, Help Wanted was a VR game, not what I was thinking. I thought Help Wanted was a security breach, but I was wrong. Yeah, we've seen this, and I'm gonna turn off the audio. I've seen this, and I actually sort of wanted to get it, even though I already have the Wii version. Tales of the Shire. Yay! We've already seen this, but it's okay. We can see those again. Like we've known about these, but it's just updates for them. Like I'm not getting Just Dance because I'm not thinking about doing a Just Dance kind of deal. Yeah, I'm glad I turned off. Funko is like a sort of interesting game where it's like U2's, but in physical adventure. EA Sports would be hilarious. Sort of. I still like that football game where you just call down an ambulance and it runs over people in a wacky way. Those kinds of games make me laugh. Ooh.
Me? I should ask the same of you.
Samurai game.
Welcome to the eastern nation of Azuma. After a calamity struck, the energy sources known as runes ceased to exist, and the land fell into decline. In this fresh take on the Rune Factory series, step into a bigger adventure than ever before. As an earth dancer, you'll channel the spiritual powers of nature through dance. Use the sacred drum to help crops grow faster, and the sacred parasol to summon rain. These treasures and your earth dancer abilities can revitalize the land.
That is interesting.
Restore this once fruitful region to cultivate fields, construct houses, and more to revive nature and establish prospering villages.
I wonder if it's more than just crafting.
Venture
It
through
said
the enchanting lands of Azuma, but beware, monsters may lie in wait.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Harness your earth
If
dancer
it was just a
abilities to
samurai
confront
sim
them
game, I would
and
not
restore
get it.
certain monsters to their
But because they
human
actually
forms.
made samurai fighting games as well, because samurai has to have fighting in every bit of the game. That's my bet. That's my
As you
take on it.
settle into village life,
I
get
like
to know the
samurai
community
games.
around you and deepen your relationships to find friendship or even romance. Who knows? A wedding
romance.
could even be on the horizon.
That'll just take me
Experience a
knowing
beloved
them
series
to know for sure if it's
reimagined.
gonna work out for the romantic take.
In Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma, launching on Nintendo Switch.
I love
next
romance
spring.
games. They actually finally made a romance game after all this time.
Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Final announcement. I thought the samurai one was the
死に
final
てえ
one.
やつだけかかってこい
Immerse yourself in the story that started the epic saga in Yakuza
They should have made the
Kiwami.
samurai game the final one.
Meet Kazuma Kiryu, a Yakuza
This is not even
accused
that
of
hyped to
murdering his
me.
clan's patriarch, and Haruka, a young
The
girl
samurai
on
game
the
seemed
run,
more hyped than
two
this is.
individuals whose fates intertwine. Set in Kamurocho, Japan's largest entertainment district, Kiryu must navigate the twists and turns of Tokyo's underworld while confronting rival gangs. Swap between 4 fighting styles in real-time combat. Fight bare knuckle
Well, you're definitely
yourself
gonna
with
enjoy my
makeshift weapons
one
and
premiere
go
I
up
made
against
on
anything in your way.
what I've decided to
There
make
are
it
also
on the
plenty of
28th
distractions to be found in
at
Kamurocho.
7. I became
so
a
take
beast
a break
in that.
from brawling every once in a while. Discover how the epic series began when Yakuza Kiwami launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
They should have made the Samurai one the final one. Gosh darn it.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct part.
I'm not even gonna make it end there. Honest opinion, Indie World was more exciting. The direct games that they've made, there were not very many that I liked. Like maybe the Samurai game was the only one that struck to me. But the Indie World showed 3 games that I actually really had excitements for, like Kalatra. I don't know if that game was playable on Switch before, but if it was, then I'm sorry. But if it wasn't, then I'm definitely getting the Among Us one, because the Among Us one is hilarious. I love that. I love how they made Among Us on the freaking Kalatro game. And Paladin. That game is what I'm definitely getting on the Switch. So off screen there, I'm going to get 2 games, hoping that Paladin is not too much to pay for. But I'm going to get Paladin and Kalatro because I've wanted to play both of those games. I might even LP Kalatro, but it's not going to be an LP, more like an April Fool's LP for later, because it's not that long of a game. It's meant to be like a computer game, but I still love it. And then Paladin, I might end up LPing that. Might end up LPing that game very much later, like not very soon, but it's gonna be like after my 70th LP, because I've already planned on other LPs, hoping that I don't have to ruin it by making one of them Luigi's Mansion 2, because of me deciding that my Halloween playthrough is gonna be Lethal Company solo, because it's gotten scary enough for me to do that. I'm gonna do the I don't know, solo. I'm gonna hope that progression works, because if it doesn't, then I'm not gonna play solo yet. And I'm gonna get progression, the keep inventory thing, because I die a lot, Hotbar Plus, which I'm going to put up to 5, and just other fun ones, but not making the butler change, because I want it to be like, I want to face my nightmare. And on Halloween, it's obvious. I'm going to just do a Halloween-based Mario Super Sluggers, and maybe, but I don't think it will happen, a playthrough of a game that I've not been looking forward to. I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm going to. Not very likely. The fact that Security Breach is there is actually pretty interesting. Like, I completely forgot they made that. So. I guess she's getting something. Or she's waiting for me. But that was it. If anything, not many people would agree with this. I don't think this was that bad. I didn't even expect this to be today. Like I've said before, I thought it was going to be on September. But it ended up being on near the end of August, which is way earlier than last year, because last year was September, but I don't remember the day. And this one ended up being on the 27th of August, way earlier than the last one. So, I hope you enjoyed my thumbnail at least, because that will reveal my true feelings about AI, which is already settled enough. But it's like fantasy versus AI and all of that stuff. So, the next recording I will do that is premiered is for the actual premiere. You already know, Lethal Company, but the next premiered recording is Mario Kart. And when I'm doing that is either today or tomorrow, because I gotta do that soon, because I wanted to premiere that at the end of August. and I've already said what my Mario Kart montage was, and I'm sticking to it. Even though what I was originally going to do was doing the same like choosing the same course over and over again because of it always being different. But I'm not going to. I'm going to do 20 random and 4 random battle wins. And then I'll end the montage from there. If Swamp Desert doesn't show up at all there, that would be hilarious. So, hope you enjoyed this. I won't blame you if you thought this was disappointing, but for me it was definitely... Oh, it was like normal. I was neutral towards it. I didn't have any bad feelings about this game. About a couple of the games, because I was hyped for the first one because I love Colatro. I've actually wanted to play it for the longest time. I've watched Chode play it and it was really cool.